Welcome back everyone, my name is Jesus Gabriel and this is my channel Jesus Gabriel Fitness. Today I'm here with my friend Mauricio. How's it going, man? And as you guys already know, this channel is everything about optimizing health and fitness and also sharing my journey as I become a physical therapist. I am currently done with my last didactic semester of PT school and I'm getting ready to start my clinical rotations, and the purpose of this video is to share with you guys some of my thoughts or reflections about these last couple of years that I think are going to be so valuable to you if you are in the process of applying to PT school, or you are a first or second year student, or if you are just thinking about becoming a physical therapist. So stay tuned, keep watching, and I hope you enjoy. 2 years ago, I was accepted to physical therapy school, and it was one of my best moments ever in my life. Many of you may not know this, but I applied for 2 years straight, and it wasn't until the last minute that UTEP, or the University of Texas at El Paso, gave me an opportunity to be part of their program. I went through several interviews at different schools in Texas. In some of them I had to fly, and for others I had to do an online interview, and for others I had to send a video of me talking. All of them pretty much denied my admission, and to be honest, it was very disappointing because I knew that I was capable of becoming a physical therapist, but other people didn't see that in me. So if you have experienced rejection or are currently going through some hurdles that are setting you back from getting closer to your dream, my invitation for you is to try one more time, because when you least expect it, you will be opening your email with a letter saying congratulations, you have been admitted to the physical therapy program at fill in the blank. At least that was my experience, and I remember this day as if it was yesterday. It was a sunny afternoon, I was sitting by the window, and I just had my heart racing. I was looking at my phone and I couldn't believe it that it finally happened, and I just had that biggest smile on my face. Once you get in the program, all of a sudden you feel like on top of the world. Finally, all the effort, all the sacrifice, all the time that you dedicated to fill out those applications, to submit them, and to make sure that they looked competitive enough to have a chance at getting admitted, finally pays off at that moment. Your family, your friends, and your significant others will all be proud of you. But it is at this time that you need to not forget that it is just the beginning. See, getting into PT school should not be a means to an end goal. Getting admitted is the entry door to one of the hardest journeys that you will ever go through. But if you can persevere, put in the work, overcome disappointments, and still remind yourself why you're doing it, then you'll be successful. The first day of PT school is going to be an adventure full of unknowns. You will get to meet your professors, your campus, and of course, your classmates and future colleagues who will be part of your journey. After the first day, once all the introductions are over, you're going to be getting a feeling for what is about to come, what expectations you are required to meet, and the pressure to do well in order to stay in the program is going to set in. You'll find out that grades matter to a certain extent to meet expectations, but if I were you, I would focus on learning for life and not just memorizing facts to get an A on a test, because at the end of the day, none of your employers or your patients will ask you what grade you got in MSK, for example. Your future patients will put their trust in you if you can apply your knowledge obtained in school with a real human being, period. However, in order to get there, you have to build your foundational knowledge. And that, my friends, includes plenty of reading. I cannot remember exactly how many pages I've read, but if I had to make a guess, it would be hundreds, if not thousands, as well as thousands of PowerPoint slides, hundreds or thousands of notes, and endless hours just practicing over and over to get the skills necessary to do well on practicals and on tests. So it's definitely a sacrifice that you have to be willing to make, but it's gonna pay off. I must warn you that over the course of 6 semesters, you will be tested physically and mentally. So be ready. As the program progresses, the expectations of you will be higher. The difficulty of the material will be higher, and the course load will also be higher. To sum it all up, you'll be dedicating 2 years of your life learning what it takes to become a physical therapist. Also, always expect the unexpected. I think that's fair to say with this COVID pandemic that we all went through in 2020, which is something we'll remember for life. Yeah, COVID-19. But it also applies to PT school because there will be plenty of times when things may come up and you will have to adapt to make things work and avoid letting external influences mess with your schoolwork. You will also realize that sometimes your illusion of knowledge does not perform as well in exams or in practicals as you may have expected. So just be prepared to deal with some obstacles along the way. Now, as you get deeper into the core of the program and you take a moment to reflect about your own performance, you will be shocked about all the things that you learn. You will develop a routine that allows you to learn like a machine to the point where the brain cannot take any more information and you need a break. And yes, speaking of breaks, you will have to dedicate time for yourself on a weekly basis. This will serve you well to not only de-stress from school, but also to keep your health in check because you will be sitting in class for thousands of hours along the course of the program, and your body can break down if you don't keep it moving. For me, it was not hard to fit in an hour or an hour and a half of exercise per day because that was part of my lifestyle before PT school. But for you, it may be different. So that's why I highly invite you to find an activity that you enjoy and allows you to move during the day, especially after you get out of class. You may think that you cannot afford to waste an hour because you need to study, but a tired brain does not assimilate as much information as a fresh brain. Now let's talk about family life and relationships. If you're like me and you're close to your family, or maybe you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, I can tell you that it is possible to maintain communication and have a balance, but it may not be in the amount that you're used to right now. So just be prepared for that. When you have a rough day or you're stressed out about school or anything comes up and you're not feeling the best, it is okay to express those emotions with your loved ones rather than just keeping it all to yourself, because it helps to get another perspective. Always realize that you cannot be perfect in everything. We all have unique strengths and weaknesses, and so comparing your performance with other classmates is not a fair nor healthy behavior. I would highly encourage you to focus on your own performance. Be better than you were yesterday, but do not be hard on yourself when you fail, because it's gonna happen. Instead, focus on seeing the lessons from those experiences, and this is gonna help you grow over time, not only as a PT student, but also as a future professional and as a person. And last but not least, I would like to conclude with a final word, guys. The best decision of your life is to go after what you truly want, rather than staying with a what if inside yourself for the rest of your life. If you made it this far into the video, I really want to thank you and also ask you to leave me a comment saying where are you from and how far are you into the journey of becoming a physical therapist. I would like to know, read those comments, and also connect with you through Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. I invite you to subscribe to the channel as I'm gonna be posting great videos around fitness and the experiences that I'm gonna be getting in my clinical rotations. This is information that may be very helpful to you if you are already in the process. Lastly, don't forget to hit that like button. It's gonna help tremendously to promote the channel and also the profession of physical therapy. Thank you guys, stay tuned. I will see you on the next one. Say bye, Mauricio, say bye. Give me a high five.